Hey, at least we got him crying, right?
I know, it made me feel very good. I must thank Bogart for that.
As you are walking away and you're kind of dragging, you hear two loud shots ring out
Oh,
from the armory.
Did he just get executed?
I
no.
don't
No, he wouldn't have been executed. Two loud shots, they wouldn't do it, they wouldn't double tap him. Maybe shot his knee. They may have shot his kneecaps out. I think that's maybe what's
Let's
happened.
not speculate on what's happened, right? All you
We'll
know
find
is
it
you
when we
heard
get
two
back.
loud shots.
Yeah.
Flair's like,
Just tell
"Oh."
me, has the arc numbers changed?
The arc numbers
We'll find
have
out at the
not
end.
changed yet because it's
Yeah.
not the end of the session.
Yeah, nice, I like it.
Exciting episode.
Yay!
Listen, gather up the supplies you need, Flair and Bogart. Gray can, me and Gray are going to go to the fix pit, see if we can get any supplies in case we need to fix the trailer.
As you try to do that, the grunt say, someone needs to drive this thing.
Yeah, that's
you look
no-
over, there's actually a seated area with a little steering wheel in front of it.
We could get
That
we could
is
actually get
fantastic.
we could actually get Gray to do that, but we need to go and get supplies in case we need to make some last minute repairs to this in case we get caught or anything. So we're just going to go to the fix pit, okay?
I'll
So
go.
that's-
No, I want to drive the thing!
Yeah,
I'll
Gray,
go
Gray,
to-
seriously, we need to go and get supplies, okay?
I'll
You
go.
can drive it later.
I'll go.
Like a
to
little
the
kid getting
Dawn
dragged
Vault.
away.
I'll go to the
Bogart,
Dawn
yeah, you can
Vault.
certainly jump in the seat. It's
Okay.
still
Oh,
attached
no,
from that.
I'm
It's
going to
just,
the Dawn Vault, is what I was
oh,
saying.
you've got a Dawn Vault. Okay, so you've got a Dawn Vault. Mary's getting dragged to the fix pit. That leaves Rochelle. Or if you can put Red in the driving seat if you want. Well, if you want to go with someone else.
I'm going back to the girls just before we leave to give them some food,
Okay,
so then
so
they don't starve.
Cool. Red jumps in the driving seat, and it's just like, it's not got power steer or anything. So it's like, "Arr!" Yeah, and she manages like, it just moves the wheels enough so they can try to drive it. But yeah, so they drag it to the front area. Okay, Scott, you've not had much to do. We're gonna have to call in a few minutes, but Scott, you head towards the Dawn Vault.
Yeah, I am returning the book that I've been reading all day, which was obviously the one that we got. So I'm putting that back into the Dawn Vault, and I'm going to see if there's any books based on driving kicking about. Since I doubt
Like a highway
anyone
code or
knows.
something. Or
Hmm?
what kind of? What do you mean? You say driving? Explain to me what you're looking for.
Like a driving manual, like because no one here's going to know how to drive.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll say that you find you go to Dawn Vault and you meet Hanneth. Hanneth is the kind of the de facto leader of the chroniclers that live within the Dawn Vault. She is kind of bent back from spending a lot of time like reading tomes and stuff. She's got glasses. She's got a kind of white like lab coat on that's filthy. She's wearing sensible shoes and then like a knee-length dress. And then she can't see you comes. Driving, you see. Like the vehicles, driving book. I have a book on how the mechanics of driving work, like how the column would attach to the wheels and they would be able to turn the car, and how if you put pressure on the plates, then they would slow the wheels down.
Right.
It's
This,
quite a.
this seems like it could be useful if I hand it to a gearhead. Perhaps he will understand the mechanics of driving better.
Of course. And she goes, and then she comes back and says, "Oh, sorry, it was checked out by Spanner some time ago. He's not returned it." Then you kind of see her think for saying, "Wait, isn't Spanner dead?"
Well, perhaps he does not pay his late fees.
Late fees. We just beat people that don't return them with a big stick. She points to the wall. There's a big stick on the wall with blood in it.
Late fees.
Speaking of returning, I thought I'd return this chronicle that I had taken out.
And this is the book that had the information about, like, from the desiccated corpse you found, yeah?
Yeah.
She kind of looks at it and her eyes kind of wide. She's like, and she like leans right inside. This talks of an ark, but not our ark. She looks directly at you.
I know it was very surprising. We are going to investigate this soon, but I do have to do some tasks. However, if we could keep it down quiet, we don't want the Ark knowing there may be another arc. It might scare people.
I will keep this with me. I will only inform those who I most trust. I will study the book and see if I can get a location for you. And then she gets right to the badge,
Things
like,
are
mentions Eden.
unstable right now. If things like this,
Sorry, what?
You were not there.
Oh, right, okay.
things are unstable right now. As it is not a safe time to scare the usual folk.
The morons, yes, the morons. We
yes.
must
I
keep the
was
morons
trying
safe.
to look for a better term, but
Yes.
yes, we've
The
read.
uneducated, the filthy
We've read
ones.
of the foolish things people have done in the past when given scary information and no knowledge on what actions are getting taken.
Yes, the elders grasp in health. Take lessons every day. Best people are willing to listen to us, especially as we can't provide food. Of course, yes, I will ensure that this is kept very safe. This mention of Eden, though, it's a legend. It's lies. It's the elders always maintained it's not there. We must. Yes, I'll keep it safe. I will. If I find anything, I will send for you. And she kind of like puts it in a satchel that she has by her side.
Of course, if
Oh
anyone
my God, this
else
changes so
thinks-
much.
Of course, I am taking a personal interest in this. If any other stalkers or chroniclers bring any information on this in, if you could inform me right away.
Yes, of course. And she gives you the secret chronicler handshake.
Yes, which is just us all like kind of doing that.
Yeah, you pull your glasses down and go.
A wink.
I forgot Richard. You
Bogart
missed that
does it
episode,
even
that's the
though-
week you were off. They
Yeah.
found a clue to Eden.
Right.
It's actually on the Roll20 page, right down at the very bottom. There is. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I put it in actually. I meant to. Anyway, I'll find it for you and I'll put it up. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
I am. I know enough about this game to know what Eden is. Jesus.
But Bogart
First,
is
that's
the
so
only
far.
one that knows. Because he's the only one that's read it and can read it. Well, now the chroniclers can.
Yeah. Okay, so that leads us to. So yeah, that's it. So you gave that into them. It doesn't unfortunately increase the dev technology or anything of the art because it is just a book. Although some books could increase those things if I decided to. So we'll call it there because that's 25 past 10. And we'll dish out some XP and whatnot if you wish. I'm going to assume that Rachel has still not increased her character's stats in any way whatsoever and is just saving up XP forever.
You know me too well, Lee. You know me far too well.
I know
And
you
that's
so
what you,
well.
I was going to say, that's why you may as well though, because like every 5 points
My
you're
goal
getting
this week is
something.
to use it all up.
I know I keep saying it, but I will come on at some point with you and help you. I mean, run tomorrow before we do the other thing. I could actually run. It's dead easy. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Was that right?
Yeah,
Aye,
I'll
you'll
be
do
able
it
to figure it
tomorrow
out, I
before,
just
before the
have-
other thing.
Yeah.
Before our other
The
thing.
more popular thing that we do.
The thing that we love.
Only on Twitch,
Well,
on
it's
YouTube,
yeah.
Mutant's popular.
Ralph is going to burn this world to the ground.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
right,
gonna
so-
try.
He's fucking going to do it. Right, did you participate in the session? Yes, you all participated. You all received 1 XP.
Huzzah.
Did you perform a day's work for a project in the Ark? Not yet. However,
No.
I will start giving that out next week.
Yay.
Did you explore at least one new sector? Afraid not.
Nope.
Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy? I will say Scott, Rachel, and Richard can have that because
Hey.
he was going to go to town and she didn't. But you said that that's close. Now you sacrifice or risk something for NPC you want to keep safe. I will say Rachel gets this because she threatened a boss several times
Yes.
to not go near her girls. Like long past anyone else who were like, he's already said no. It's like, fuck you, I will kill you. It was
Okay.
fucking hardcore. I was very impressed.
Especially a boss that believes in appearing most powerful.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like-
his whole deal is like
Yeah.
order and people feeding him. She's like,
Yeah, this is like,
it's great.
she may as well have went up and punched Hitler.
I mean, that would be cool as well. He's not that bad. Anyway, did you sacrifice or risk something to mess with the NPC you hate? I'll give this to Scott. Actually, no, kind of not one actually.
I
'cause
did mess with her and interrupted her speech.
That's true. You did mess up. You can have that one. And did you sacrifice or risk something to reach your big dream? So far, no.
I risked
I
my
did.
life.
I'm
Mary,
so
did you only get
tempted
one
to-
again?
Yeah.
You need to start
I
fucking with people,
risked the
Mary.
potential of
Oh.
death.
You did, yeah.
I did.
Next week, I'm
I,
going to make it my goal to get you to start fucking with people.
She
yeah.
did, oh, wait. Mary did give me my rot suit. And I am
I
one of
did
her.
it.
Are you her PC buddy?
Yes.
And this one occasion for giving him the gift of a rot suit, you can have the XP for it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I did risk something big to get closer to my big dream.
Which is...
Uh,
Which you did.
Diane was specifically looking at me for some reason when she was saying about regards of for putting up food, and I put my hand down.
I'm
and
not going
kept
to give you that
quiet.
one because you didn't really... I mean, she asked, she didn't demand.
Well,
What I
I-
will say though is, what have you done with all that stuff? Because you brought back fertilizer and seeds.
Yes, I still have the fertilizer in my house. They are currently my mattress, so people don't see. Because fertilizer's warm, it's quite nice. And the seeds I haven't planted yet. However, I'm still planting my wee plant I've got from our first session
What I'm going
zero.
to say is it is a noticeable amount of seeds you have. It's not like a pack of seeds. It's enough to sow a field, so it's like a sack.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
so
right,
are you carrying that on your person, or are you just
No,
like...
no, that's in my house. That is my pillow for my
I
bed.
specifically asked for a lot of seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
like, we're not talking like a small pack of, oh, you can maybe grow some chilies. This is
Yeah.
like, I can plant a field of...
Once I get
one.
back from this and I get the information I'm looking for to help the I was going to say the communists, they're not communists, the capitalists, I will be able to help grow their food for them.
That's cool. Alright, things may happen with the stuff you have stashed is all I'm saying. Because the Ark is a dangerous place. However, we'll talk about that later. Okay, cool. So,
Before you
you've
told
done all
me you were
that.
hiding. In fact, no,
They know where he lives. And you've also approached them as you came in with your big pile of stuff. Because you were riding on top of the barrel, the wheelbarrow, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
He was, because he was so badly injured.
Oh, all my stuff was gave away.
No, no, not about you, but yeah, they might be like, what was in that wheelbarrow that he had? And, you know, maybe they had a look. You just were there for quite a while, going,
Yeah.
doing your stuff. However, maybe I'm wrong, maybe
I'm
I'll roll it and they won't
hoping,
find anything.
I'm hoping Lynx is smart enough to keep an eye on her possible future investment.
I'm sure you've told them to do just that. And I'm sure 3 mutants can just easily overwhelm him, beat the crap out of him and take what
But
they
one of his tasks was to get enforcers.
Trustworthy enforcers.
Yes.
But
But this is 2 tasks for him, and that could still, he still rolls it, and it could still go badly.
Yeah, he's got to do some manipulate rolls. They've got to be like, fuck you, I'm going to kill you and take the stuff for myself. Anyway, right, cool. So we'll go around. That's us run to the end. Thank you very much for anyone that stayed with us. We do really appreciate that. I said at the beginning, I'll say it again. If you have missed anything, please go to our YouTube and watch it there. We do break it down into smaller clips because that stays up a bit longer.
We do give
But,
the full video eventually, but it's small clips first.
Yeah, but please, if you watch us on YouTube, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it costs nothing, and you know, it really helps.
Yeah.
And again, even if you've got any friends that might enjoy Mutant, hey, just say, hey, watch the channel, give them a follow. We need it badly.
As
not
you
that
can
we
see,
want for
we're
all
at 36 out of 50 in the bottom left corner. We need 50. Because
50
then we
is what
get,
we need.
then we can get stuff like, for instance, channel points, which means you can earn things
That's
for watching
true,
it.
yeah.
It's-
Oh, and also follow us individually if you like. That's
Also,
an
I
option
am
too.
LeeMac001 on Twitch. Richard is Working Class Hero. I think it's Working _class
yeah.
_ hero. Minnie
Yeah.
is Fluffgar. Rachel, I don't think has ever done anything on Twitch at all, but follow her anyway.